everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Scardino. On Monday, August the 7th, is the lunar full moon eclipse. I talked a little bit about this last week. A full moon lunar eclipse is like a full moon on steroids. It is primarily a time of purging those patterns and habits that no longer serve you. It can also be a time of bringing a lot of matters to a culmination, to a resolution. It's an intensely emotional time. This full moon lunar eclipse, peaking on Monday, is going to be at 15 degrees of Aquarius. And if you have any planets within several degrees of 15 degrees Aquarius, or the opposite, 15 degrees of Leo, you are going to feel the impact very strongly. Such as if it's hitting your Venus, the planet of love and relationships. A relationship could just slip away, or a new one could come right into the picture. Now, this full moon lunar eclipse is going to be aspected by impatient, aggressive Mars, but protected by benefic, generous Jupiter. So if you can stay focused and channel this energy as constructively as you can, a great deal can be accomplished. And in fact, the full moon could then be, with the Mars and Jupiter, bring a lot of projects to a successful culmination. I also was discussing last week, but when it comes to making really important life-changing decisions, the rule of thumb is to wait a week before or the week after the eclipse. But in 2 weeks is the new moon solar eclipse on August the 21st. And so the week before that and the week after, as I explained last week, that means the entire month of August is a lot of changing circumstances, a lot of endings, new beginnings, but not yet time to be making the commitments, the decisions. Just let the energy really bubble up and process. Plus, on Saturday, decision-making, discerning Mercury goes retrograde until September the 5th. So in between all these powerful eclipses and Mercury going retrograde, you're going to see a lot of fluctuation, a lot of unexpected twists and turns. It depends on how these events affects your individual horoscope to really understand the full impact. But you wouldn't want to be making any important decisions anyhow during the Mercury in retrograde. Then you add in the eclipses, it's a definite just sit back, watch how it's all playing out, and make those important decisions after a lot of careful reflection and consideration. Wait until more the middle of September. Now, during this powerful week where a lot of emotions are being triggered, a lot of events are coming to a head, there's some good energies here. It's just not time to be making any kind of radical decisions. Now, these good energies is the Sun is going to be in a very favorable aspect to optimistic, lucky Jupiter, and that's Thursday. So it could be a good day for traveling, a good day for starting, as we're in August already, starting to prepare for school or starting to study. On Friday, and then social pleasure-seeking Venus is going to be excellent with romantic Neptune. Now this not only is great for falling in love, but remember, with all this changing circumstances, you could get you could be quite infatuated and here today, gone tomorrow. But with an existing relationships or friendships, that Friday night going into Saturday could certainly be a very, inspiring, romantic time. But Venus is also the planet of creativity. And so that Venus-Neptune can really inspire the imagination and really stimulate the creative mind. And then as we go into Saturday and Mercury is going retrograde, you are doing a lot of rethinking and re-examining, maybe because of all the changing circumstances from the eclipses. And then on Sunday, as the Mercury is starting to slowly go backwards, best for review, best for introspection, but the Sun is going to be in the best angle, as it does twice a year, to stabilizing Saturn. So I don't see, in general, a lot of chaos. I see a lot of common sense, a lot of inspiration, a lot of groundedness and opportunity. But there's so much fluctuation going on, you just want to see how it all pans out. But this could be a very important week when you start to get clues of some exciting new energy that's wanting to be born and brought into your life in the next month or so. Before I sign off, I want to remind you that I'm available for the one-question offer at Astrology Answers website for a nominal fee. You can find a direct link under the video, whether you're watching it on YouTube or at the website. Just scroll down and you'll see a link to just click on it and it'll just take you right to the form so you can submit your question. And in that submission, also put in again your birth date, the time, the place of birth. That time of birth is really important to give the best predictions, even if you're saying it was around breakfast time that your mother recalled. And so I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week with my next segment. Until then, enjoy the ride.